PIzowell Home Video.
A series of bizarre murders has cast a shadow of fear and paranoia over the San Francisco punk scene. As more bodies turn up with their brains sucked out, a driven reporter and hard-nosed cop are all that stand between the citizens of San Fran and the Night Feeder. Shot-on-video horror is the kind of thing you're either into or you're not. Sure, there are a lot of bad SOV horror movies out there, and by out there I mean on Tubi. And while I wouldn't place Night Feeder alongside the likes of such SOV classics as Splatter Farm, Cannibal Campout, or Video Violence, it's pretty close. First, setting the movie within the San Francisco punk scene was a nice touch. The setting provides a number of interesting characters and locations, but also some really bad music. There are several musical numbers from the fictional band Disease. There also just happens to be a popular new drug on the scene of the same name that's causing its users to OD. Anyway, the musical numbers, which are really more like bad spoken word poetry, are pretty brain-sucking in and of themselves. See what I mean? Night Feeder is largely character-driven through the first two acts, relying on the mystery elements to drive the plot. The characters are fairly well written and the acting isn't bad. Kate Alexander is good in the lead as Gene the reporter, as is Jonathan Zyker as Inspector Alonzo, and Caleb Drenou as Brian, Gene's boy toy and bassist for Disease. Night Feeder is competently made, and despite its meager budget, boasts decent production value, cinematography, and practical makeup effects. We get a nicely done autopsy scene involving the emptied cranium of a recent victim. The effects work and attention to detail during this sequence is quite good, and quite nasty. However, for a movie about a brain-sucking monster, Night Feeder is surprisingly dialogue-heavy, and the pacing is a bit on the slow side. There's plenty of drama stemming from Gene and Brian's arrangement and the sexual tension between Gene and Inspector Alonzo, and there's a long scene in which Gene's ex-husband turns up and declares his desire to have her back. Gene's got it going on. And unfortunately, when the Night Feeder is eventually revealed, underwhelming is the best way to describe it. Night Feeder is an ambitious film. My hat's off to writers Linnea Du and Shelley Singer and director Jim Whittaker. However, the sluggish pace and lackluster payoff are both downers. If you're a fan of SOV horror, then I still say give Night Feeder a shot. If you're not down with SOV horror or are looking to ease yourself into it, then Night Feeder most likely won't make the best first impression. As for this Blu-ray release from SRS Cinema, both the picture quality and the sound quality are pretty good. You have to keep in mind that this is a movie that was shot on video, so there's only so much an HD transfer can do for it. However, the HD transfer does complement the cinematography and practical makeup effects nicely. As for the audio quality, it's clean and clear for the most part. There are moments where the audio levels sounded inconsistent, making some of the dialogue a little difficult to make out. I'd give both the picture quality and the sound quality on this release a 3 out of 5. As far as extras are concerned, we get a commentary with director Jim Whittaker, a slideshow, and trailers. This is a nice Blu-ray release for Night Feeder from SRS Cinema. If you've seen Night Feeder, please let me know your thoughts on the film down in the comments section below. And while you're down there, let me know what your overall favorite SOV horror movie is. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up and share it on social media. If you're not following me on social media, those links are in the description. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Take care, and until next time, peace. Thank you to all my patrons and channel members. I appreciate your generosity and support of my channel. Become a patron today and have a say in what content appears on my channel. Join me for monthly live streams and much more. Become a channel member today and get access to exclusive badges and emotes to use when I stream. Both those links are in the description. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.